Good morning to all. I welcome you the new session of intermediate second year English grammar. That is completing a form. Completing a form or filling a form. That is a topic. It is for 5 marks. You are given one form. You have to fill the form. Okay. So how many marks? 5 marks. It is the easiest one. It is the easiest topic in English second year topics. Okay. So completing form means it is very necessary and important in everyone's life. Everyone must fill different kinds of forms from his birth to his death. Is it clear? So everyone must fill different kinds of form when or how long he is staying in this world, world. Is it clear what I'm saying? So just listen carefully. When your mother joins in hospital to give you birth, your mother or your father has to fill one kind of form to get into hospital. Okay, that is one kind of form. And another one, after your birth, after you are born, your parent has to fill one kind of form to get your date of birth certificate. That is called application for getting a date of birth certificate. That is the first one. The next one is when you are 3 years old or 5 years old, your parents has to fill another kind of form to get admission in the school. That is called application for getting admission. Getting admission, that is. Is it clear? After completion of your 10th class, you must go to higher college, higher education, nothing but intermediate, and you have to fill another kind of form to get admission in intermediate college. That is also an experience. Okay, and while you are in intermediate college, you have to fill another application for getting a bus pass, another application for getting bank account in the bank. Is it clear? So after completion of intermediate, you have to write another kind of form to get admission in degree college. Is it clear? While you are studying or after completion of our degree, you have to fill number of applications for getting jobs, different kinds of jobs. Is it clear? Entrance tests. Okay. Then you get a job and you get married. To get a marriage certificate, you have to fill another kind of form. Is it clear? So same thing. And when your father or mother maybe died, you have to fill another kind of a form to get a death certificate of your mother or your father. Is it clear? So after you died or after your death, your children have to fill one kind of form, that is also death certificate, to get a death certificate of your. Is it clear? So this is form filling is necessary and important. It's never abiding task in one's life from birth to death. So that is the reason why every student and every person must have experience, must have a first-hand experience for filling a form whenever you go to bank, whenever you want to apply for any job, whenever you apply for entrance test. So you should have some kind of experience. For giving that kind of experience to the students, intermediate board form one kind of a topic in intermediate English, that is called completing form. Is it clear? This is the importance of form filling. Okay, and we have two kinds of forms, two types of forms, that is offline forms and online forms. Once upon a time there is only one, that is offline forms, but now we have two kinds of forms, that is offline and online. Offline, example for offline forms, bank forms and DDs and railway reservation form. Some banks may offer online banking also, just by what is that for getting an account in bank. You need not to go to bank directly. Okay, you have to go to the website of the bank. You have to fill the form to get a bank account in the particular bank. Then it's enough to get a bank account. But some banks do not have that kind of facility, so that some banks running the same what is that offline forms, that is the bank forms. The example for bank forms: application for getting a bank account, depository form, withdrawal form. And another one is DDs. DD means nothing but demand draft. I will explain later. And reservation forms. Now we have online reservation forms, but some railway stations they have to go to direct. We have to go to railway station directly. They have to fill a reservation form. Is it clear? That is. And online forms. So nowadays we have what is that good internet facilities. We have a smartphones. We have a lapis. Okay, we have a good internet facilities, so that we need not to go to the different sectors to get services. Sitting in your home, you can get any kind of thing just by filling the online forms. That is applying for the passport. You need not to go to passport office. You need not to go to visa or any other things. Just what is that? You have to go to the passport application in the any kind of what is a particular or concerned website. You have to fill the application for getting passport. This is the one of the online application. Next one, voter ID. To get voter ID, you have to fill one kind of application, that is in online. Next one, jobs. If you want to apply for any kind of job, you have to fill applications for getting jobs. Okay, next one, entrance exams. Once upon a time we are sending an application to the post concerned sector to write in or to participate in entrance test. But now we need not to go directly what is that concerned office or concerned sector. Just we are sitting in the home and we are filling the application for getting all ticket in entrance tests. Okay, is it clear? We have a number of WhatsApp application. To get a WhatsApp account, we have to fill one kind of application. To get a Facebook account, we have to fill one kind of application. Is it clear? To install what is that any kind of app, you have to fill your details. That is also one kind of application. So these are all called online applications, online forms. Okay, so we have two kinds of forms, that is offline forms and online forms. Next one, so the example for bank forms, we have this kind of forms in our syllabus. That is bank forms. The first one is deposit form, you know that. So you have a experience of depositing money in your account directly. So that is deposit. To deposit amount, we have to use a deposit form. In filling a deposit form, is it clear? So you have to fill your details, your name, nothing but account holder's name and account number, money, date and branch. Is it clear? So in depositing money, instead of me or instead of account holder, anyone may go to a bank and anyone can deposit the money in your account. Is it clear? So receiver is different, account holder is different. Sometimes account holder is different and depositor is different. Sometimes account holder and depositor may be same. Is it clear? Deposit form and withdrawal form. there is no difference. So to withdraw money from the bank account or saving bank account by using withdrawal form, you have to go to bank directly with your passbook, with your account book. No one will withdraw money from your account without your consent, without your sign, without your passbook or account book. Is it clear? So in filling withdrawal form, you have to here account holder is same, and the person who withdraws money from the bank is same. No one go to bank directly to withdraw money from my account. Is it clear? I have to go to bank to withdraw money by using withdrawal form for my saving bank account. Is it clear what I am saying? There is two options. One is a deposit, one is account holder. Depositor same. Here account holder is different and deposit is different. But here account holder and with the person who withdraw money from the bank is same. There is no other option. Here is options. Okay, and it's very very important. Withdrawal form. Withdrawing money by using withdrawal form. This is offline form. Now it is also offline form. Withdraw money by using checks. Checks. We have three kinds of checks. One is a self check. Second one is a bearer check. And third one is a account to pay check. I hope you could understand what I am saying. Here we have three kinds of checks. One is a self check. Second one is a bearer check. And third one is a account to pay check. So listen carefully. Self check means you are withdrawing money by using a self check for yourself only. Is it clear? So if I am an account holder, I have to use a self check for withdrawing money from my account only. I have to go to bank direct. That is called self. An account holder and a person who using self check for withdrawing money from the bank is same. There is no other person. That is called self check. In using self check, you need not to write your name. In place of account holder name, you have to write self. You have to write what is that? Self. Self means you. Account holder. Is it clear what I am saying? The next one is bearer check. It is like a withdrawal form. No. It is like it is different one. Here is an account holder different, and receiver is different. That is called bearer check. It has a one more name that is called crossed check. Bearer check or crossed check, both are same. For example, listen carefully. I am the account holder. If we want to give the money to our college principal, just by using a bearer account. So I am giving money to my principal, so that in place of pay what is the principal Sampad in that college. At the ending of the signature must be signed by what is that? Me only. I have to sign myself only. Is it clear? So in bearer check there is three things. One is a payee. In place of payee, I have to write principal. And at the ending, sign must be done by me only. Nothing but account holder. Is it clear what I am saying? This is called a bearer check. I will give the one more example. One more example is suppose your father has to pay 20,000 rupees to your friend also. Your father has to pay 20,000 rupees to your friend also. Your father name is Narasimha. Is it clear? Your father is what is the account holder. He has to send money to what is that your friend Ashok by using a Bharat check. In place of paying your friend name Ashok, who is sending money? Your father is sending money, so that here your father's name or father's sign. What is that as symbol? This is called Bharat check. It is used for self purpose. It is never given to other person. But here it is given to other person. Bearer check is given to what is that other persons. And the last one is account. It has a one more name, that is called crossed check. Crossed or bearer check same. Is it clear? The next one is account pay check. Account pay check. It is used to deposit money from various sources. Okay, we never and we don't have a chance to withdraw money. What is it? Chunks, a small amounts from the from the account. By using account pay check, you can withdraw money from the account. You can withdraw total amount from the account at once or twice. At once or twice with the bulk amount. Is it clear what I am saying? So account pay check. I think you have different kinds of accounts. For example, I will give the one incident. In our college, one student may get accident. In that accident, he is injured severely. He has to be admitted in the hospital. He is poor. His parents do not have so much money to treat him or to give him a good treatment. So that our college students or our college management are giving a chance to run a campaign to collect the money from a different college and different sources. Okay, and for that need, our college management or the students in our college open one kind of account to collect the money from different sources. Okay, and our college management and the students of our college collected so much amount, like 20,000 or 20 lakhs or 30 lakhs. So this account has 20 lakhs amount. If you want to withdraw 10 lakhs from this account, you need not to fill these two forms. You have to fill this form only. What is that? This is equal account to pay check. Okay, then only you are given 10 lakhs rupees from the bank by using what is that? If you use the account to pay check. The importance of account to pay check, it is not used to deposit the money, it is used to withdraw money from a different kind of account, which is opened especially for different sources, different purposes. Is it clear? That is called account pay check. That is called account pay check. During what is that? Thailand, the government opened this kind of account, and the government has to or happen to use the account pay check to withdraw money directly from the bank by using what is that? Account pay check. Account pay check. This is called account pay check. Okay, next one is DD. DD. It had a prominent role once upon a time before the invention of internet, invention of computers. DD means demand draft. It was given in It was given in postal banks, postal office. DD, demand draft. After this, there is a chalana. Okay, now we have online banking apps, different apps. Our next, demand draft means if you want to pay college fees or university fees or exam fees, you are sending what is that money through this DD, I think, but demand draft. In writing demand draft, there may be two banks, not there may be, there are two banks, two branches, two account holders. Okay, so you may get confused in filling this DD. So I will clear. I am the student. I have to pay my examination fees to the register in Andhra University. To the register in Andhra University. Andhra University has a bank account in the bank in Walter. Why is that? I have a bank account in in my locality, that is called Sarapota. Here are two banks and two branches. I am sending money to I am sending money from my bank to your register in Andhra University. He has account in Walter bank in Walter. So that is two branches, two persons. In favor of means the person who is receiving money from you is in place of in favor of, you have to write his name, receiver's name. In place of in favor of, you have to write the register Andhra University. That's enough. Our payable branch. These are the difficulties in filling DD. In favor of means the receiver's name. Payable at branch means, so register has a branch. Register has an account in one branch. We have to write that branch name Walter. Okay, that is a different. Only branch, you have to write the branch name where you have account. Saravagata. That's enough. This is the difficulties in filling the DD in demand draft. And next one, application for bus pass and admission. So we have experience. For getting a bus pass, we have to fill one kind of a application. For getting a college admission or admission in a degree college or Andhra University, you have to fill one application. And donation form. If you want to donate money for orphans, to run orphanages, to save the people who are affected in floods or cyclone effects, you have to fill donation form. And next one, subscription form. If you want to get monthly magazine or a newspaper, you have to fill this kind of form, that is called subscription form. These are the forms in our second year syllabus. Thank you. I hope you could understand. We will meet in the next session with the deposit form. Thank you very much.